Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. What's happening, everybody? What is going on? I'm trying to get situated here. Got the first of all, shout out to everybody that's here. It's early. It's Saturday morning. I have not been on for a little bit. Everybody's wondering what's going on. Well, I am back and better than ever. This crazy work schedule. That's all I can say. Crazy work schedule. So, hey, glad to be working, though. But, yeah, shout out to everybody that's here. Hit that like button as you come in. Go ahead and slap it. Go ahead and slap it 2 or 3 times. I don't care if your wife walks in on you or your kids walk in on you. They're going to be like, what are you doing? You say, I'm slapping it. I'm slapping the like button. That's what I'm doing. So, yeah, got a few stories here. And excuse me. So first things first, hopefully everything sounds good. I am using the new sound equipment here that came in. The one I had trouble with, it finally, I guess, showed up through Amazon. I don't know, maybe Jeff Bezos took it to space with him. I don't know. It showed up on Friday. I got everything put together. Okay, it showed up on Friday. It showed up on Wednesday. I did put the stuff together, and hopefully it's put together correctly, because no directions came with this stuff. Loud and clear. Good. I'm right up on it. Let me know if it's too loud. I can turn it down. I've got some weird controllers on it. So now I didn't get the soundboard, the soundboard, because I want a soundboard that allows me to sample sounds. And so, of course, you all know me, being frugal, those cost too much money right now. Even though right now a lot of this stuff, you can get 20% off. Like my microphone setup, I got 20% off. So if you guys are looking to get into podcasting, I'm talking about, I got the microphone with the that little funny round thing in the front called a noise popper. Got the actual microphone. Got the arm. It's sturdy. I've got all of that, and I got that for $17, and then give or take. And I'm gonna order, like I said, a sound card or a soundboard or a sound machine. I can plug everything in, and I'll have different kind of sounds and things like that. So, but shout out to everybody that's coming in. It's early. I probably won't be a lot of you all here, but I really wanted to make sure that the mic was really sounding good. So certainly hope that it sounds better and doesn't sound like I'm in a freight car or something like that, because I'm still learning how to use it and where to put it and things like that. So let me know how it turns out. I've got 2 of them. They sent me 2 of them. I'm not going to complain about it. I got one just put up. If somebody wants one, I'll donate it to you. Just hit me up. I'll do an opening of it probably on Monday, just to show you what you would be getting, and all you have to do, that's for the members, just hit me on up, or I may just go ahead and do a drawing and give it away. You think it sounds like trash? Oh no. I certainly hope it doesn't sound trash. They're saying it's loud and clear. So let me see if you all can hear me open this, because I'm about to tap the Rockies, as they like to say. It's peeking out. Okay. Oh, crap. Peeking out. All right, let me turn it down. Okay, there's that. No, that's good. I'm glad you all are here to let me know. What's up, CRU? So I did turn it down. I'm turning it down more. But I am right up on it, so because I have no idea what it's going to sound like. So CRU, what's it sounding like so far? Am I still peeking out? I did turn it down. So let me know. My can almost exploded on me here. Better? Good. No, thank you, because, again, I had it turned up. I have no idea what it's going to sound like. So it did say in the directions it may take time. It put that in parentheses. It may take time to go ahead and get used to. Oh, my goodness. let me hold on. All right, I'm back. Sounds good. Okay. Yes, I'm set. I sat back about 6 inches and I turned it down. I do appreciate it. Thanks for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback. Always need the feedback. So, but yeah, brand new. I got the arm here. I just got to get used to it. It feels weird because I'm talking into it instead of just talking to a headset and moving my head around. So there may be another way I can I can configure it, and that'll be fine. You can hear the phone. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. Because that's the way I got it set up. So, but again, this is I don't have the headset on anymore. I've got the I just got the mic now, and I got the arm and whatever this thing is called, the boom crane arm and all that stuff, and the mic popper. So right now I'm right up on it like that, and then right now I'm back. So yeah. Just got to learn how sensitive it is and where to put the buttons at and things like that. I appreciate you, Bam Bam. I do, brother. So I'm glad it sounds better. So I'm going to talk looking at the screen, and so the mic is on my right-hand side. So let me know how that sounds. So, but we got a few stories to go over, but I want to give 2 big shout-outs. Distorted, a lot of popping. Okay. All righty. Sounds distorted. Let me turn it down some more, because again, I appreciate it. Sounds distorted, lots of popping. Okay. All right, so is that any better? I did turn it down a little bit more. Hopefully that's a little better. Turn the gain down a little bit. Okay. Let me go here. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Where is my gain at? Right there. We go to my filters. Okay, I did turn up to more quality CPU. That's better. Now you can turn the volume down half a little bit. Okay. All righty. That's fine. You do that. So let me turn, okay, I'm going down to, I'm at 15 dB, 15 decibels. All righty. And then let me go up here to the mic. All right, I turned it down a little bit more. So it's better now. Good. Hold on, let me put that back right there. All right. Hopefully that's a little bit better. And I am going to, all right. All right, appreciate you, CRU. All right. All right, so I'm at about, now I'm at 14.7 decibels. So, and then I turned it down a little bit more. Sounding better. Thanks, Bam Bam. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, brothers, man. I do. It's early. I know you all didn't get up to do a job. 15 is good for gain. Volume up. Okay, all right, let's go volume up now. All right. All right, how's that? I went up a little bit. I just went up a little bit. So, yeah, I'm at 14.7, so roughly 15 there, CRU. So, appreciate the feedback, guys. Like I said, this is a true mic sound check. So, yep, minus. Yep, I'm at that minus one. So, what's up, Corey Massey? Just working on the sound here. I've got the compression on. Let me double check here. Let me go here. Go to my filters. Yeah, I've got noise suppression, noise gate, and let me see here. Let me see what else if I can add. All right, if I add gain, all right, so I just added gain on. So now I have noise suppression, noise gate, compressor, and gain that are all activated. So I have limiter. I'm just going to tell you all what's here. Limiter and expander. That's the only thing that's left to turn on. I do have gain. Just to let you know, I've got. Do I need to invert the polarity? Oh my gosh! Hold on. It's Saturday, guys. All right. You say add more gain, but there's nowhere to add. I turned the gain on. All right, let me go to that. Okay, add more gain. I'm at 0. So, are you saying I should go to? Let's see here. All right, I'm at 4.4 on the gain. Show a screenshot of the settings. Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. Hold on. Let's see here. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong thing. All right, let's see here if I can. I don't know if it's going to let me. All right, that's where I'm at right now. So I have noise suppression on, noise gate, compressor, and gain. I'm going to hit gain, and I'm at 4.4. So should I go higher or lower? What's up, Link? Let's get a little noise check here. So, but it sounds better. That's the main thing. So, but I'm at 4.4. Millennials will pay. Hey, they're helping me right now. Millennials are now known as the sacrifice generation. Just so the millennials know, they're going to be considered the sacrifice generation. So I'm sorry if you're a millennial, you're a sacrifice. My sacrifice. Ain't nothing like being an adult and drinking beer in the morning. Envy Dub, what's happening, brother? Hit that like button for me. First things first, everybody that's in here, slap that like button. All right, so hopefully the sound is a little better. We need to kind of move it on. It's already 10:15. But let me know about the game. I mean, I'm going to do a video. I'll look at a video later today to help with the sound. But the only thing there's nothing running. You all should hopefully only hear my voice, maybe hear my broken cyberpunk chair squeaking. What's wrong with whiskey? Nothing, but I got to work tomorrow and drinking whiskey in the morning, and I may go. I'm an impulse buyer. First of all, shout out to you, Emra17. I saw you, brother. You sent me good. I'll use those when I get off of here. I'll set it up just like you got yours then. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Shout out to Emra17, by the way. I did get some information back on Star Citizen, so they're resetting everything, and I may have to do like something. I have to like go into my settings and delete some stuff too. But again, I've been working the last 2 days, so I just looked at the email this morning. I just want to let you know. So hopefully I can get in on that. Now, I'm going to invite everybody to play a PC game off the bat called a DCS Flight Sim, which is free, by the way. Okay, let me take that now. The DCS Flight Sim is free, okay? I'm just letting people know. If you have a PC that's capable, and then all you need is if you have an NVIDIA card, I believe you just need something that's a 1060 or higher. That's in NVIDIA. If you have a AMD card, something in the range of a 480 to 580, that's basic. You can still play it at 60 frames per second, roughly 1080p at mid settings. Again, this is free. Just trying to get some more people, maybe get a squadron up and going. Now, the modules you will get, your 2060, yeah, your 2060 will be fine. The modules you will get for free are the SU-25, and the other module you can get that will come with it is the TF-61. You get those for free. Now, I recommend getting another module. Now, the cheapest module you can get right now is about $40. All right, it's the F-16 module or the Viper module. I strongly suggest that module. Go ahead, get that up and going. Hit me up. We'll try to link up and get it going. So, and because I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for DCS. Okay, let me go and find it. Let's see here. I can't drop it here. I'll drop it. Yeah, hold on. Let me drop it. Let me go ahead and DCS Flight Sim World. Let's see here what they've got going. I don't need a damn emoji. But yep, here it is. So let me. Man, I gotta go and open up all these damn screens. Oh, y'all should be able to see that though. I'll be able to see. I'll drop it here before the podcast is over. I'll slap it. Now, where's my story at? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We'll start with this first story because somebody sent this to me. I don't play Greedfall, and but according to this article, and this comes from PlayStation Universe, Greedfall on PS5 outperforms Xbox Series X even in demanding sequences. So let's really talk about this and take all the fanboying and all the BS out about it. If you were going to go shop for a computer, like a gaming PC, and you were like, man, and we'll just use the 1660 because you can actually still go get the 1660 card. So you found it? Cool, cool. You can get this, let's say you get a 1660 GPU, which is an NVIDIA GPU, and you go and buy that. But then you go out and you go buy like an i9. You go and buy the i9. And what they will tell you if you buy the i9 is that this is going to cause bottlenecking. And what they mean by bottlenecking is that, let's see here. Oh, Paul G, what's happening? It says Paul G has been a member for 14 months. Shout out to Paul G. This came up in my mini feed. Also, shout out to Nova Polius, Nova Red. He is a subscriber. James Williams has subscribed. And, yeah, Grudy, I know you're a member. Shout out to the Grudy Legends. And Kaz Miller has become a member. Okay, yeah. So this is what's happened this month. So I know I haven't been on a whole lot. I'm looking at my, I did have a good July 4th because I was off the weekend. But I've worked every friggin' Friday this month, and I got to work this coming Friday. So if people have asked me, well, how come I haven't been on RGT? That's why. It's not, nothing terrible has happened. It's just I'm working the last 3 Fridays, and now with these new variants coming out, and I'm not talking about variant like on Loki's show. I'm talking about these variants. You know what I'm talking about, the pandemic, right? We're working more. Let's just put it like that. So I don't care to work. I need the extra money, and I'm going to try to save up and get I'm stuck between I'm seriously thinking about getting this Hisense TV, guys, the H9, and it was the H8 or H9, or do I go complete Bursac and get the C1 or CX or something like that? So I don't know. I'm right in the middle. So shout out to BitCloud for the $5. It's RGT for life. Yeah. And I want to after this story, Ryan, I'm going to give you a big needed shout out here because I really do appreciate what you're doing, and we'll get to that here in a minute. But I want to talk about bottlenecks.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to BitCloud for activating the Booty Warriors. You can see right there in the top right corner, Big Cloud activate till not even 10 o'clock in the morning, and the booty warrior's already grabbing you on your tush. Yeah, you're still a member too, Virgil. I was doing the mini feed here on OBS, and so yeah. If you don't know Big Cloud, I've got a brand new mic and arm, and so I'm still working with the sound a little bit. So shout out to everybody here that came early. CRU, Bam Bam. That Bam Bam said it sounded like trash, so they're giving me some advice on how to get my gain going and all that kind of stuff. So also I'm adding again, I'm going to add a sound bar. I keep saying a sound bar. I'm sorry. Sound box. Okay? A sound box to bring some sounds in. And it's going to be more professional. I'm going to get a 1080p camera. My 720p camera is no more. So it's Logitech. Hey, shout out to Logitech. It lasted over 3.5, 4 years. But and somebody in the community got it for me. So yeah, but I'm stepping up to a 1080p camera. That way I'm at least, and who knows, maybe with FSR, I'll go to 2160p. All right. So Greedfall on PS5 outperforms the Xbox. Now, why are these multi-plat games? I'm sure you're wondering. Hey, I mean, really, I'm not trying to fanboy about this. Why are multi-plat games performing better on the PlayStation? It's simply because Mark Cerny, if you go to the road to the PS5, which I know is horrible, it is horrible to watch, but if you can get through it and you still care, Mark Cerny in the first 15 minutes talks about bottlenecks and the elimination and how PlayStation, with Sony working with AMD, they were able to eliminate not all, but they did get out a whole lot of the bottlenecks, okay? So he said his 720 looks better. So see if you got an old camera regular, then connect it. No, actually I don't. No, I'm just going to get a new one. And again, I don't know what's going on with Amazon, but things that I ordered today, they talking about it won't be here till the 31st. I'm like, why? I can just go to Target or Walmart or Best Buy or something like that today, and I'll see if I can get a 1080p camera. I mean, I think this is nuts that it's taking them. I don't like the fact that it's taking them damn near a week to get my stuff to me. And then the other stuff they lost. You see what I'm saying? So, no, you got to get it here, the next day. So I'll see if I can order it on Monday. That's what I'm going to end up doing. So, but seriously, guys, this is not about, it's somewhat, I mean, I know you all have heard people say, well, it's about the tools, it's about the tools, it's about the tools. Okay, if you haven't noticed, they're not wrong. The tools on PlayStation, though, the developers are starting to get a lot better with them, and now you're starting to see more. You're going to start seeing this. This is not a one-off. You're going to start seeing a lot of these games performing better. Even that game where you all said was a bunch of rats in it, A Plague's Tale, you all lied, or somebody lied and said it's about a little boy that can talk to rats. That's not what that game's about. That game actually looks and runs better on PlayStation 5. So, again, I don't care about this stuff because I understand that, look, if they make a game for Xbox and they go balls to the wall with it, it's going to have better resolution. Okay, it will have better resolution where the PlayStation may be 1800p. The Xbox will get the 2160p. But with FSR, which is already deployed on the PS5, remember, FSR wasn't supposed to work on the PlayStation 5, right? It wasn't supposed to be as good. Yet AMD decides to put the first game on console in history on PS5. They didn't put it on Xbox. So, and it's not that Xbox can't do it. I don't want to hear people say Xbox can't do it. Yes, it can. It's just that Sony and AMD have a closer working relationship because Mark Cerny and Lisa Su worked together on the PS3, which I thought, again, I had a 360, and I thought the PS3, I still think to this day the PS3 is a piece of trash. To this day, And I know it has better architecture, but Lisa Su and Mark Cerny really did work on that architecture together. So they already have a working relationship. But I didn't notice. Somebody sent this to me yesterday. I got home from work, like I said, I was checking my email. Boom, here it was. So, but shout out to Big Cloud for the $5 holler. I appreciate you, brother. So DSL plus F. Well, right now DLSS is outperforming FSR, which is to be expected. And anybody who thought it was going to be different got hoe in them. But FSR is giving you a lot of the same things for cheaper. Okay, so and right now at this point, the cards that you can't find a GPU anywhere anyway. But just remember, if you're putting together a PC, you want to try to get, if you're going to get a up-to-date CPU like the 5000 series or something like that, you need to at least at the bare minimum have a 5700 GPU. That's with AMD. Or a 2070 to 2080 minimum right now. The 2060s, okay, even though if somebody wants to just give me their 2060, I will accept it because I'm PO, can't afford the O and the R. Okay? So if you got a 2060 and you want to just like, I'm just sitting here, just donate it to me. You know, we can work something out. You put me on a payment plan, 90 days, same as cash. But, yeah, Greedfall and a multitude of other games are outperforming. And you all, I don't want you all to start being surprised by this anymore. This is just something that's going to start happening. Now, Codemasters, the people that do F1, they had an easier time moving their game into the Xbox. It's got everything, 60 frames per second. It's got ray tracing. They had to deactivate the ray tracing on the PlayStation because they're going to put it back in. They will put it back in, but once they put it back in, they took it out because they were having performance issues on the PlayStation. That's reality. It is what it is. Again, as they move stuff in and out, the Xbox does that better. That's what it's designed to do. It is doing exactly what it is designed to do. Okay, so. All right, but the PlayStation is catching up. So just so you know, but so don't be surprised when you're seeing things like this. Okay, all right. Now let's talk about my man Big Cloud here, my man 50 grand. Big shout out to Big Cloud. The RGT podcast. Big Cloud busted his hump. He's been able to talk to people from. Now he still hasn't gotten the Ember Labs people yet. Still waiting on that. At that point, he will become like the man. But he's been able to talk to people from Santa Monica Studio. I believe he talked to a developer from Housemarque. Is it Housemarque or Housemarque? I thought it was Housemarque. So, but if I'm wrong, I apologize. He even talked to that dude that Chris Cornell or Chris Carnell or Chris Corney, who said that the PS-5, who was wrong about the PS-5. Let's just put it like that. As a matter of fact, the whole RDX podcast has been wrong about the PS-5, right? Let's not call them liars. Let's not call them names. Let's just call it, and let's be grown men here. I don't know why those guys didn't wait for benchmarks to come out. They didn't. They were wrong. Let's just leave it there, okay? Don't have to name call. Don't have to finger point, but for some reason, I think this guy had said, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, said that that Sony was afraid of the Xbox. And again, then why would Greedfall be outperforming? Again, see what I'm saying? And I'll start going down the rabbit hole here. All right, but my point is, Big Cloud's been able to. I really enjoyed the podcast and Big Cloud where you're taking it, and so. But man, just keep up the good work. The hell with the haters. Keep up the good work. If you get Ember Labs on there, man, you will be the man. Okay, that's all I can say. You will be the man at that point. But man, great job. And if you all don't know, RGT Big Cloud put this tweet out, so I'm not stealing information from him. I believe he does now have a sponsorship, and that that has happened because Ryan has busted his hump to get that podcast to where he's gotten it. So shout out to him. Shout out to everybody on that podcast, Meds, everybody on that podcast. And the reason why I have not been, people have tweeted me and asked me, because I'm working Fridays for some reason. I'm working every Friday. So unless Big Cloud changes the day when it's done, which he's not going to, and he shouldn't. But yeah, I got to work this Friday. So, and like Big Cloud saying, we got a lot more to come. So there you go. And Big Cloud, we got to talk about The Last of Us TV show. I don't know if you've seen the screenshots from the the person that's playing Ellie and the person that's playing Joel. It's pretty scary that they got some people who look just like them. Wow, But but shout out to RGT because I like it, and this has to be said. Let me go ahead and kind of get in my bag here. I love it when I see black men, especially young black men, doing good. Okay, that's they're doing really good. So, and not on some BS and things like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, Big Cloud can get in his bag too, but I'm talking about overall the way Big Cloud said he was taking the podcast in a different direction, a different light, things like that. He was going to put different people, get different perspectives, and go on different podcasts. That's what he's done, and the podcast is doing really well. So shout out to Big Cloud. Also, the production value, Ryan, with your uploads, if you don't mind me asking, that really great stuff. Really great stuff. So just everybody, if you're not subbed to him yet, go sub to him. Go sub to Meds. The rest of the crew, they putting in good work over there. Please make sure you go and check that out. And just leave a comment, leave a like. Slap that like button, okay? Who knows? Maybe Big Cloud will have Crap Gamer on his podcast at some point. So, but yeah. Just no problem, Ryan, man. Keep up the good work. So, I love seeing it, and I still be listening. I'll be at work and I'll be listening. I can steal away maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Sometimes I'll leave my "Is This a Mass Effect" podcast, stuff like that. I'm actually listening at that point. So, but I can only listen for like I don't know, maybe 3 to 5 minutes. What's up, Ice Queen? Yeah, look. A content creator's content can only be good if the mods are good. And every content creator knows that. So shout out to all my mods. All of them. I mean, like, the reason why, and I'll be honest with you here, two reasons why I'm amping up my podcast, and I went ahead and got the sound thing, and I'm getting the soundboard. I said it right that time. I'm getting the 1080p camera and stuff like that. Inspired by 2 different people, from 2 different necks of the woods. One was the RGT podcast. The second one is another YouTuber that hit 1 million named Kevin Samuels. Now, most of you all don't know who Kevin Samuels is. That's perfectly fine. But just the production quality, the fact that, brothers need to be seen out there. We got to be seen doing our work because we can inspire somebody else to do something. Who knows? Okay, I mean, who knows what somebody can come up with? Okay, the reason why the millennials are the sacrifice generation is because realistically, Gen X really didn't. I mean, Gen X's mistake was just giving them stuff and not making them earn it. And Gen X has learned, and Gen Z, Generation Z, the generation behind the millennials, they've learned it too. So like I said before, nobody likes them. So, all right, so let's move on. But it ain't all their fault. It's not all their fault. It's not. So, but we'll go ahead and move on. So, big shout out to Big Cloud with the podcast, with he's doing and things like that. So, let's see here. Big Cloud's uploading, I think, in 4K. I think it's 4K. So I don't know if he's using is it called an Elgato, Elcat, whatever it's called. Elgato means cat. means the cat in Spanish. My girlfriend's like, I'm looking for an El Gato. And she's like, why do you need a cat? We don't need a cat, you know, so. Because she's part, like her mom's Hispanic. So, yeah, we'll move on. Let's get to this Xbox news. Talk about Microsoft. Oh, something else we got to help you guys get here. I know a lot of people are still trying to find the bag. I think that's what you guys still call it. And so we're going to try. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and let me put this up here on the screen here. Because I know some people are getting to the point where they're just getting disgusted with it. So okay. First thing, I don't know if you all are signed up to PlayStation Direct, I think it's called, or PS Direct. Make sure after this podcast this morning, or whenever you're going to listen to it, make sure to sign up for PS Direct. This will help you a little bit, okay? And this is the difference in you getting one and not getting one, and it's free, okay? I'm not going to ask you to spend your money. So make sure you have a PSN account, okay? That's one thing you can do. Let's see if I can find this story here. Okay. So sign up to PlayStation Direct. So make sure you have a PSN account, and then you wait for the PlayStation Direct invitation, which sucks because you don't know when it's going to come, but you got to be signed up. Then you have to get ready in the queue. Now, this means you got to have at least 500, depending on what state you live in the United States, you have to have at least 550 in the bank. So, yeah, whatever you got to do, you got to keep 550. What did the Avengers say? Whatever it takes, keep 550 in the bank, okay? You know, don't pay your bills late, not advocating that, but, yeah. Also, eat some La Rosas. It is so good. So expensive, however, though. But ready in the queue, which I hate being ready in the queue, but this shout out to OBJ the Don. That's what OBJ the Don said. He had like 8 windows open. He had all these windows open. He had all these windows open to get his PlayStation because he was able to just jump in and get one. Because remember, OBJ the Don was on the fence about getting one. So, but yeah, just be ready to get one, ready in the queue. So, oh my goodness, you all heard about this rumor, right? I don't report rumors with this one. I saw this one and I just fell out the chair laughing. Netflix team up could be Sony's best way to fight Xbox Game Pass. So, I mean, it's a rumor. I'm not going to go too depth into it, but I thought it was funny as hell that they're talking about this stuff. So, I mean, if you don't know, I think PlayStation did something with Apple. So if you have an iPhone, I think, or an iPad, or you have an Apple account, you can get Apple TV for like 4 months or something. I thought I saw something like that. So I don't know why they would team up with do Apple and stream there and do Netflix. You see what I'm saying? But again, it's a rumor. So what's that term you kids use? Take it with a grain of salt. I think that's the term you guys use. But yeah, let me see. Shout out here. Joker, what's happening? So, let's see here. Yeah, BitCloud, drop the link for that. You can go ahead and drop that link, man. There's no shame here. Go ahead and drop that link. Slap the like button too, but drop the link as well of your sponsor. So, you know, I don't do now. If we use like BitCloud Gaming or RGT, do you get? I don't know if we get a percentage off, or I don't know if he's worked it out, but he'll talk to you about it. Just hit him up. But Ryan, go ahead and drop that link, man. And congratulations on that. That is fantastic news, man. You know, just that is fantastic news. Just keep doing it. And, you know, who knows, maybe maybe BitCloud will get White Zaddy to come on this podcast. Now, if he does that, I gotta see if I'm on that podcast that day. Eventually, I'm gonna have to say I got a question for Zaddy. Woo! man. Oh, let me have a sip. Let me take a sip of the Rockies of that one. I say, well, I have a question for Zaddy here. That would be funny, though. That would be worth the price of admission. Big Cloud was like, oh, he got disconnected. He booted me out of there. Oh, man. Also, how many people here saw this Conor McGregor guy pretend to break his foot? Like, every time he goes out there, something breaks. I don't think this guy's in good shape. So, I mean, people are getting, I mean, if the UFC guys could fight, they would be boxing, because that's where the money is. What's up, Chris B? Chris B got 2 more PS-5s for his friends. See, Chris B's he's on one. I would, shout out to Emmer17, I would still be trying to get one. I would have probably ended up with an Xbox by now, though. I would have gotten mad, and I would have gotten an Xbox. Because I'm an impulse buyer. So, McGregor needs to retire. Yeah, he pretends to get hurt all the time. You fake breaks his leg like that one dude. Who was the guy from Brazil that everybody said could fight real well? I can't think. Anders, is it Silva? And then he went out there and pretended to break his leg. So, I mean, they don't want to fight no more. That's fine. So, yeah, if they could fight, they would be boxing. Because there's more money in boxing at a mid-level than there is in UFC at the highest level. So, it is. So, all right, so moving on. Let's talk about Xbox here. We're going to talk about Xbox Flight Sim because we're getting some early reviews are starting to come in. Early reviews are coming in. Let's see here. Let me type this in. Ah, damn it. I just hit the mic. Hold on. I'm not used to it being kind of right here on my right-hand side. So, okay, here we go. Let's see here. All right, let me put this on the screen here. If you don't know, Microsoft Flight Sim is targeting 30 frames per second, and like I said, to me, that's like a woman having a water bra on, but each his own, right? To each his own. I've streamed it, and I may have to stream it again just to get my manhood back. So, but this is from Windows Central that I'm reading, and it says here that they've spent a few hours between the Xbox Series X and S versions of the Flight Sim via an early preview build provided by Microsoft. So that's an early preview build, so it could change. Let me make that clear. It could change. So, says here, let's see here, says he wanted to share an early insight into how the 2 console versions played and ultimately whether performance is up to scratch for those getting their first time with the game on a console. Again, if you're playing with this game on a console, and they don't even consider it a game, they consider it a sim. It's not a game. It's their words, not mine. Don't get mad at me. Let's see here. Oh, let me go to the whole article. So it says that Microsoft's Flight Simulator is one of the rare true, again, it says rare. Now, this is Bill. I don't want to hear people saying, I'm fanboying, I'm putting this, you're attacking the game. According to their own website that has an early review or preview of the game, it is one of the rare true next-gen experiences for Xbox Series X and S. Again, I don't know how that's possible when it's 30 frames per second, but like I said, it is what it is. It says, as the platform holder's first title, skipping the Xbox One series of consoles. Various advancements present in the new Xbox consoles are especially beneficial for a title like Microsoft Flight Sim. As a notoriously, it's a CPU-bound game, okay? So, and it's best served with a solid-state drive. So if you have this game on PC, it's CPU intensive. Now, this is why I've said multiple times that smart shift on the PlayStation 5, I think is a huge reason why PS5 is performing. Also, I'm standing 10 toes down. I've talked to a couple of people who said that it does have some RDNA 3 in it. They won't disclose it, however, for another 15 to 18 months. So we'll have to wait and see. And I'll stand 10 toes down on that one. You heard it here first, and I'm saying it again. I won't tell you who told me, but I'll tell you that they're credible. Okay? So let me go here to, where are we at? Oh, sorry. I guess I need to come back here. Okay. All right. Let's keep reading. All right. Says the hardware, and okay, so it says the hardware could shine under these circumstances. The flagship targets 4K resolution at 30 frames per second. 30 frames on a simulator, flight simulator is an L. I don't care what people say. It's an L. It says, when playing it, whereas it's affordable console-ized 1080p resolution at 30. Those unfamiliar with the title shouldn't be deterred by the lack of 60 FPS or 120 FPS. I call bullshit on that, okay? You should be disappointed with the lack of 60 FPS. So it says with the trade-off often wasted on this naturally slower paced journey. It's a flight sim, okay? I'll play my flight sim and people will be like, well, it looks boring. And I'm telling you right now, no. I'm good at it because I'm good. I've been playing flight sim games since the 80s, okay? A lot of you all weren't even born. So I'm telling you right now, flight sim games are demanding, but I've played them so much on different consoles, from the Tandy 1000EX to a Commodore 64. I make it look easy. What I'm doing is not easy, okay? You have to do all kind of things in these planes, from checking your pressures to checking your airspeed to not trying to stall to, there's all kind of stuff going on. Checking the weather, trying to anticipate different things, and God forbid you get into a fighter sim like I'm playing, and I went out and bought the Thrustmaster stick, I've got, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 mappable keys on the Thrustmaster. Okay, that's not enough. I actually need a HOTAS. Let me show you the HOTAS I'm going to end up getting. But we'll move on with this. Okay, so it says here, now this right here where he says, those unfamiliar with the title shouldn't be deterred by the lack of 60. That's bullshit. That is complete bullshit, okay? As a flight sim player, that is bullshit. So it says here they surprisingly maintain 30 FPS. Why is that a surprise when you got 12 T-flops and you're supposed to have the most powerful console in the world? Come on, but this is from Windows Central, so it says, the two consoles have left me consistently in awe, delivering stellar experiences, especially for a title renowned as taxing on PC. See, this is what cracks me up. I don't want to hear that titles are taxing on PC because you can change your settings so it's not taxing. I don't know what else to say. If it's not taxied, it's not taxied. I'm telling you, you all saw me playing it at 60 frames per second, right? My hardware was not taxed, and I've got an RDNA 1 card, but I changed my settings. You all saw me go in, like, oh, we're going to make this high, we'll make this medium, oh, we'll turn this up to ultra, and then all of a sudden we were playing, okay? And you all saw it. I got what do you kids call it, the receipts. So if they're going to say, oh, I can't do it, F you, F your mama, and your drunk Uncle Larry. I hope he comes into the room. I hope he comes into your bedroom tonight and touches you in the morning and then just walks away. Okay? That's what he needs to do if you're going to sit up there and complain about this stuff. Okay? these are the same, it's the same group of people that attacked 30 frames per second in 1440p with the epic gameplay demo last year, saying, well, that's not next generation because it's not 60 frames per second. Okay, then, bitch ass, what is this? What is this? 30 frames per second. Because fat people don't fail cooking, right? Fat people don't fail cooking, and black people should know everything about Africa. And if you don't, that is your fault. That is nobody else's fault. Trash. I'm saying this, forget it. You people are like, oh, you're just saying this because, no. I love my flight sim games. If you're going to tell me, if you're going to smack me in the face and then say, well, you just need to enjoy it, you need to accept it, F you. F you. If you can't do it, then you shouldn't do it. Okay? I remember when I became a surgical tech, one of the doctors that was doing our commence speech, he said to us, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't need to be in my OR room. Okay? So I don't want to hear people saying this is a win. This is an L. Okay? And I don't care if it's a slow-paced game. No. I make it look slow-paced. Okay? But I've got years, decades of experience playing flight sim games. Unbelievable BS. Okay, all right, let's keep going. My bad. It says, while I've encountered minor frame drops on both consoles, that's an L right there. You can't maintain 30 frames per second? Okay. And in some cases, rarely momentum stutter. See, this is it. Where's Joe? There's a song by Joe called Stutter. You know, it's like, I can tell you're lying, stutter. Why are they stuttering? Oh, but bottlenecks. That's why you're stuttering, okay? Eliminate your bottlenecks. Less stuttering. I don't know what to say. Don't cook a grilled cheese sandwich on 10 because of the burn. Turn it down to 2. Eliminate those bottlenecks. Get that grilled cheese rolling off smooth. You got to take it strong with the butter, but they don't know how to do this at Xbox. I don't understand. I mean, I need a technical analysis on this because this is trash. I mean, I don't know what else to say. They better fix it. So fix it. All right. That says I don't want to hear it. Fix it. You know, it's leaking. Fix it. You know, I don't. Oh, well, you don't understand. You know, there's a break in the dam. Fix it. Oh, but we don't know we're gonna fix it. Okay. So you know, that's all I can really say about that. All right, it says here. All right, we'll go up here. All right. It says here that Xbox Series X flexes its graphical prowess over the Xbox Series S. It doesn't matter. It's a simulator. It needs to flex its prowess on performance. This is nuts. I mean, this is crazy. I need another drink. Hold on. Whew. That right there, that calmed me down. All right. That calmed me down. I feel better. I feel better. I feel a little better. Okay. So it says here the Microsoft Flight Sim simulator and its cloud technologies leave it best experience via high-speed internet with a stable gigabit connection used in our testing. Well, I mean, that's the problem. They want you to have stable internet, but they can't provide a stable game. Again, what are we doing? What are we doing here? If the game is going to stutter, then why not your internet stutter too? That way it's all one big stutter fest. So how can you imagine trying to land a plane? Okay, you're coming in on the runway, right? You got everything lined up. Okay, you're ready to come in. Your gear's down. You got perfect airspeed. The thrust to weight ratio is perfect, and then you start stuttering. I mean, this is crazy, and they're defending it. I mean, that's what makes this so bad. I mean, this is worse than that black handle. What is it called? That black gamepad, or what's this thing called? Wireless controller that PlayStation put out that I won't open because I don't want small black things in my hand. And I'm going to go ahead and go get the red one today so I can have a different one. I'm not going to take it back. But you can walk in at this point to Best Buy and you can get the Pulse headset. You can get everything for the PS-5 right now except the PS-5. You can have all the accessories though. But Sony, they did say that they were going to be having trouble keeping up with demand until next year, which shocked the hell out of me because I thought after 6 months demand would slow, but it has not. So the Xbox Series S delivers mixed results. I'm already seeing mixed results in your review. Now, let me make this clear. This is a preview build, and it could change. They could actually make it more stable when it releases. So, and maybe they will. Like I said, fix it. I don't want to hear, oh, well, this is – no, fix it. Fix it. The patient's bleeding, go in there and fix it. Okay? Go in there, make your cut, get the Bovie ready, get your retractors ready, get the suction ready, get your sutures ready, fix it. That's it. Fix it. If they're bleeding, you're probably going to have to put in some type of, gauze. Get that ready too. Have that cart in the room. Okay? That's it. That's the way you stop it. You fix it. I don't know what to say anymore. So it says, besides the drop in resolution, how about the Series S? And I don't care that there's a drop in resolution because FSR will fix that. So it says there were some points I could easily pass this gameplay as Xbox Series X. A slip up I was keen to avoid when compiling screenshots. However, satellite imagery and foliage sometimes appear overtly hazy in some locations, especially at low altitudes and busy areas. Well, if you're moving in an airplane, take another sip. I was about to go off. Hold on. If you're moving in an airplane, everything around you looks hazy. How many of you all have been in an airplane and you looked out the window and you look down at the ground? It's hazy looking. I don't get it. Like I said, fix it. Fix it. Okay? So it says you don't need to state the Xbox Series X comes out on top with 4K resolution and better textures, submitting this as a technical showcase for the generation. That's what this is about. They want something with a technical showcase. And then whoever wrote this article starts a sentence out with the word but. How many of you all know we don't start sentences with conjunctions? Did we not learn this in school? What's up, Lansville, Paul? Did we not learn? Did you all not learn this? Did you all not watch Schoolhouse Rock? And button or will get you pretty far. You don't start sentences with conjunctions. What's going on here? Seriously. That's bad, guys. That's bad. It says it maintains a high standard on the affordable console. So again, I'm not here to say it doesn't. I don't consider 30 FPS a high standard. I just don't. Okay? Look. I'm not saying it is a flight simulator. I can understand if it's open world, but it's still a flight simulator. And it's got to be fixed. I just can't take it no more. And then when you look at something else, and I said this about a month ago, when you look at the fact that Xbox has 3 games coming out this year that are built ground up for its console, and they're all targeting 30 frames per second, that's bad, man. That's bad. I'm just saying, if they need to target 60 with the option of playing 30. And I understand, like Insomniac did with Spider-Man. They've got 60 FPS mode. They got a checkerboard at 4K at 60. They've got a 1440p with machine learning at 60 frames per second with ray tracing, and they've got a 30 FPS version. They do that has all the bells and whistles: 4K native, 30 frames per second, HDR, machine learning, ray tracing, So it's just nuts. I mean, Big Cloud. How does the world's most powerful console not play a flight simulator at 60 frames per second? I don't know, man. So I don't know. I'm disappointed. So and he says we'll have more on Microsoft Flight Sim performance testing and our impressions over the coming days. All right, well, and that's from Windows Central. So shout out to Windows Central. Again, I don't know how. This is nothing to brag about, and people are like, well, you're just mad it's not on PlayStation. No, I'm not. If it was on PlayStation, I would be demanding 60 frames per second. And flight simulator games are not meant to be played on consoles anyway. They're meant to be played on PC. They were born there. They'll die there. All right, so that's all I can really say about that. So, but speaking of Series X and S, they are now in stock, okay? I don't know if you all haven't seen these pictures that people are taking and putting on Twitter, and they're not putting these up there to troll. They're like, no, you can actually go to the stores and go buy these now. So let's see here. Series. Let's see here. Series. Let's see here. Okay. That's Games Radar. Okay, now this is from. Where'd it go? I thought I had it. All right, what is it? Tom's Guide. Okay. So, now this is 1 day old, but I don't know if you all know this, but we're here. So, might be a passion project. That's fine. That's fine. It can be a passion project as long as it's 60 frames per second. That should be the passion. And that what William Hung said? Passion. So, but it's disappointing, man. All right, this happened yesterday. If you don't know, GameStop, Best Buy, Costco's, this is from yesterday. They all have they're in stock. Okay, this is from yesterday. So, but look, somebody, one of those phone calls, somebody just called me and said they went to Best Buy and got one. So again, they're not. This is not a big deal. As you can see, that Logitech camera right there, that's the one I'm going to get. They said I want a 1080p camera. It says upgrade your stream. That's what I'm going to do. So upgrade my stream. So, but the Xbox Series X restock update track. These are now. This is yesterday. These are now available. So if you want a Series S or an X, go to the store and get one. Okay, go to the effing store and get one. I don't know what else to say about it. I actually took a screenshot of see if I can go on Twitter and find my own screenshot. Let's see here. But if you all want one, there they are. There you go. World's most powerful console. Wink, wink, nod, nod. So, but go buy one. Any PS5s in sight? Nope, not yet. So, yeah, not yet. But there'll be. I think there'll be some PS5s released at the end of next week. I would check Target. Target has been getting them pretty steadily. Oh, hold on, didn't PS5 release last week on Amazon? I thought they got some like around the 13th or 14th. So, how many did they deliver? I don't know. He said there were 5 of them in the store. He said, but you can't. You got to. He just went up there and got one. So he said, if you go up and ask the right person, they'll go back in the back and just get it. He said they just went back in the back and got it. Give him the SKU number. Y'all got this SKU number here? That girl called up and said, can you pull this SKU? And that's it. So, yeah, it's crazy. So it's not a flight simulator. It's a passion project of a port. It's a flight simulator. I'm not going to knock it. It's just terrible. It's 30 frames per second. So so Paul G is in the house. I'm not drinking ice cubes with my brew. So yeah. So yeah, go buy one, guys. I mean, look, let me make this clear. That Series S targeted 1440p, 60 frames per second with HDR, and some limited ray tracing, maybe not the best, but limited ray tracing, I'd have bought it. I mean, I'm on record. I have said that. Ain't no shame in my game. So, I would have bought it. But they didn't, so I did. That's the way it is. But I just want everybody to know, if you want to go buy one, go buy one. Okay? Because again, Microsoft said in mid-June that they thought that their stock, or maybe it was May, that they thought that their stock would catch up to their demand, which is a good thing. Okay? So I'm not knocking them having their stock. So, but yeah. All right, well, let's move to the last story. And I want to give a big shout out to another YouTuber, Optimus Code. Optimus Code is a guest on 60 Frames No Lag. I'm trying to get him here as well. But he's been on multiple podcasts. He's been on, he's on Hard Eight's podcast, I believe, right now. So, just having a good time. And, Optimus Code named the top, he named his top PlayStation-centric podcast, and we didn't make the cut, okay? We didn't make the cut. And let me make this clear. Shout out to Optimus Code, because that's one dinner party I didn't want to be invited to, okay? It's a compliment not to be put in with fanboys. Not that there's nothing wrong with fanboys. They're fine. They're cute. They're cuddly, all that kind of stuff. But, that's not the kind of podcast I run. This is not a fanboy podcast, okay? And I don't mind fanboys, but you got to know your place, okay? You got to know your role. And I was happy with not making that cut. That's why I put I'm happy. So, I just can't do it. Fanboys, they smell like Funyuns as far as I'm concerned. Great podcasters, though. Nothing wrong with the podcasters themselves. I mean, there were some strong podcasters on that list. But they're fanboys, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let me make that clear. I mean, I listen to fanboys as well. They're fun to listen to, but if you've listened to them, you've noticed they're in a repetitive circle. There's no reason to talk negative. Here's my thing. I'm not going to talk negative about Xbox because I'm not going to buy one. So I'm not going to waste energy talking negative about it. Now, me criticizing the flight sim game, that is me criticizing the flight sim game. Okay? And it's stupid that these guys did not wait for benchmarks, because you would think a 12T flop full RDNA2 card could run flight sim at 60 frames per second on high settings, but they're basically saying they can't do it. So, and I know people that have RDNA2 cards that run that game at over 60 frames per second. So when the one guy said a 3090 would struggle, it's just like, all right, whatever, dude, So now the fanboys are the ones who told you that Sony was going in the wrong direction. They sold 10 million consoles in a global pandemic. They're not, and their console is difficult to find, if not damn near impossible. Where's them going in the wrong direction? I mean, you can have, like I said, you can have your opinion, but the numbers don't lie. So what do you say about these numbers? See, the fanboys will never answer that question because they're fanboys, okay? So it is what it is. They're fanboys, so they're not going to give you the answer. If they were going in the wrong direction, they would be struggling to sell consoles. You would be able to walk into the store and buy a console and buy a PlayStation. Obviously, you're having a difficult time because it is, as of right now, it's the most in-demand electronics device in the world. The PlayStation 5 counts as an electronics device. It is the hardest electronics device to find on planet Earth right now. Okay? I mean, there are people like the NBA draft, one NBA player that's going to get drafted. I think the NBA draft is Thursday night. Maybe it's Wednesday night. I don't know. One NBA player said in his contract he wants the team to buy him a PlayStation 5. And everybody just started laughing. Like, yeah, right, that ain't going to happen. You know, so. Well, number 17 said he smells like Old Spice, and Funyuns. So, that's fine. I mean, I can tolerate Old Spice. So, I don't mind Funyuns. I just, I want to eat them. I don't want to smell like them all the time. So, well, I mean, the 10 million is an estimate, and there were people trying to say, well, that's from, you know, that's because of the scalpers. It's like, well, they're sold, and the scalpers are reselling them. So the scalpers reselling them don't count as a sale. The first purchase is the sale. The SKU's gone. So, yeah, but it's just like, have you guys ever asked yourselves, hey, how come, you know, the fanboys are the ones who said that they were going in the wrong direction, and, you know, you notice how they don't say anything now because the numbers are contradicting what they say. Okay? I mean, you can't say they're going in the wrong direction and then they'll sell 10 million consoles. Okay? That's the reality of the situation. Right? I mean, those are the facts. I mean, your opinion is your opinion, but you have factual numbers. You have a right to your own opinion, but not to your own facts. It's just the reality of it. So, you know, so it's no reason to argue with them. We cannot win with them, cannot coach them, can't do it. So, but this next time, call them out. Call them out on their bullshit. Just say, hey, weren't you just saying that PlayStation was going in the wrong direction with Jim Ryan and Herman Hulst, and they sold a record amount of consoles in a worldwide pandemic? You want to, you know, are you still sticking by your statement that you said? So, you know, it's okay to ask them that, you know, but I bet people won't. But you know, because I would. Like, hey, you said they were going in the wrong direction, you know, and you won't sell your PlayStation. It's going in such the wrong direction that they won't, you know, that they are like, all right, we'll sell your PlayStation. Well, I'm not going to sell my PlayStation. Then, bitch, shut up. That's the end of the conversation. Okay? Like I said, I don't complain about Xbox because I don't plan on buying one. If I had bought an Xbox, I would be going off because they don't have no games. I mean, I would be going off. You know, oh, well, Craig, you can play Mass Effect at 120 FPS. I can play it at 200 FPS on PC. That ain't the point. Okay? You know, that's not the point. You know, so, speaking of EA, shout out to EA because they're doing, man, they got Madden and FIFA coming out, and they got Dead Space coming out. Now, let me make this clear. I've never played Dead Space before, so you put a 1 in the chat if you have played Dead Space. Tell me what you thought about it in the comment section. I know it was a very popular game. My friend Bill, he doesn't know it's being remade yet. So now he's going to be pushing to get a PS-5. So, yeah, it's fun because he loves Dead Space, and apparently he was like Dead Space 1 was real good, and Dead Space 2 wasn't that good. Again, I don't know. I didn't play it. So let me know what you all thought about them if you did play them, and if you didn't play them, do you plan on playing them now that, you know, you're getting a remake for the PS5 and the next gen consoles, stuff like that. So, just it is what it is. So it is what it is. But guys, that's all I had for you. So that is it, man. I truly don't have anything else. Series S and X is now in stock. Go buy one. We had that flight sim news. Microsoft's flight sim still 30 frames per second. They're not going to change that. That's obviously, it is what it is. So BitCloud was top donator. Shout out to BitCloud Gaming. He put 5 on it. So also, like I said, congratulations to BitCloud for the what he's been doing, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Optimus Code, because we didn't make the fanboy cut, our PlayStation-centric podcast cut, which is great. I think that's fantastic. I'm okay with it. Don't let Optimus know I'm living in his basement though. So, that's why we were having sound problems. I had to put some more styrofoam up. So shout out to Optimus Code. So says, they've extended quarantine. No, not yet. Not yet. They're doing the Olympics over there. It's just weird because there's nobody in the stadium for opening games. There was nobody in that stadium. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. So, it's crazy. So, but that's it, guys. That's all I had. So, shout out to everybody that's here. Oh, Beecher's in the house. What's happening? What is happening? Saw you, Paul G. Oh, F Hicks 420. Yeah, playing with joysticks. I'm telling you. So, Beecher says VRS was more done to accelerate ray tracing, shadow, and PS5 is doing. This PS5 is doing. That's what uses VRS all over the board. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not that they can't do it; it's they're going to use the same technology differently. It's not, it's good either way. I don't have an issue with it either way. So, let's see here. Who else was in the house? Chris B's in the house. Everybody was there. Ice Queen. Shout out to Ice Queen Gaming. So, let's see here. Oh, Phaedra Secrets, how you doing? So, yeah, the ray tracing in photo mode, that's for Horizon, the driving game, which, again, let me make this clear, is going to it's going to be a good game, because all the Horizon games are good games. Okay? So, you need a name. Hey, I needed a name, a chicken in Sims 4. I'm telling you, I don't know. How about naming him Choke Your Chicken? So, 90-day financing at Best Buy. You can get a 3070. I'm good, man. I want a 67 or 6800 a GPU. That's what I'm wanting. So I'm all right. So, MB Dub says the PlayStation dude, he thinks the Xbox 360 was better than the PS3. I do too. Don't feel bad. Most people do. Now, the PS3 had better tech in it because they had a Blu-ray and all that kind of stuff in it. So, it is what it is. I'm about down to one more swig of brew. So, CX is now 20% cheaper than the C1, but also 30% less bright. You regret getting CX a few weeks ago. You'd rather wait for the C1. Fraser, can you take it back? I thought you had 30 days to take it back. So, I thought you had 30 days to take it back. Again, I'm looking at the H9. Hell, I may go buy it today. I don't know. I may go up to Best Buy today. But realistic, there's nothing wrong with my 7000 series Samsung. There's not. I mean, I'm just kind of, like I said, I'm an impulse buyer. Now that I've drank a brew, I don't need to be going out shopping. So, I just don't. I don't need to be going out shopping. So. But guys, that is it, man. I'm gonna get on off here. I do appreciate you all swinging by, and I'm gonna go ahead and look at your settings here, and and make sure that I get my sound game better. So yeah, first time trying it out. So I do appreciate it. But we on out of here. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to the RGC podcast, Bitcoin, Optimus Code, everybody. And have a good Saturday. I got to work tomorrow. And I'll be gaming, though. You all take it easy. Peace out.
Flip,